Okay, hey guys. So I'm back to this trial. I already have Nautika, but she is level 60 and also Resonance level 12, but I do not have her side cube yet. So here I am. What I'm trying to do here is I want to know each of this character. How well does they build up Bloodtithe, right? Because that is her source of damage. If you are really slow in building up Bloodtithe, then Nautika won't be doing as much damage as we want her to. First of all, this Bloodtithe has 95. That is because we have Semmelweis and we have Ezra. If you just have one of the character that have Bloodtithe, I don't think you can hit 95. It's probably just like 60. And if you are using Nautika Ultimate at P0, you would want 64 Bloodtithe in order to do max damage. So which means by herself, she won't be able to get up to 24 of that attack when you do the ultimate. Okay, but it's just one extra attack, right? So which means if you maybe, if you can estimate the life of your enemy and how much damage you'll be doing, so you don't have to go all the way to 24. So you can use her ultimate earlier in order to trigger the attack. It's just that it will do less damage because the number of strikes that she does during the ultimate animation is lower, right? So here, to test this, the first thing I would do is, let's see, okay. I only use 2 characters at a time to make it simple, right? So I will do with Eternity first. Okay, I will use Nautika and Eternity. So first I want to drain everyone HP so that I can accumulate more Bloodtithe. Wait, no. First I will go counter, drain my own HP, attack. Okay, that's 1 Bloodtithe. Because every 3000 HP taken is 1 Bloodtithe. And you see, Eternity is actually quite insane because she does help boost up the speed of Bloodtithe, while Ezra is consuming it to kill the party. Okay, so here it drains 1 HP for 22, jump 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Alright. So everyone heals back a little bit, which is good. I'm going to heal up a little bit more. Because, if you want to accumulate Bloodtithe, you do need to have HP. If your HP is low, you are getting less damage, even though they are draining their own HP. But you are getting lesser, right? So that would affect your Bloodtithe accumulation. Okay, 36. Okay, the counter is gone. Why do you want to enter counter? Because when you enter counter, every 8 Bloodtithe gain, she will do an AoE attack. And the AoE attack will also drain HP. Okay, so you want that to increase Bloodtithe faster. Okay, I'm trying not to use the other characters as much as possible, but here I do need to heal. Okay, I'm already at 61. First of all, do note that this is a P2 Nautika. Actually, she doesn't need 64 stacks of Bloodtithe to do her attack, right? So she just need, I think, like 7. She has 27 attack instead of 24. So instead of 8, so it's 7 times 9. Yeah, it's still about 60 something. Okay, fine. It's still about 60 something. Okay, so here it is. I'm now at this junction. Wait, I want to drain my HP a little bit more. Okay. So how many turn was this? 7 turn. Okay, 7 turn for me to be able to get full stack and use her ultimate. Alright. So the damage is not that high. That's because Semmelweis, I did not buff her with buff. So basically she has no buff. Right? So the damage is not really high. Alright. So this is the first setup. Now let me do Ezra. You see how fast Ezra is charging that Bloodtithe? But again, he is also consuming some of this Bloodtithe every round. But still, it's like pretty fast. Alright, 37, 38. Okay, and his ultimate also contribute to Bloodtithe. I think like 6. Is it 6 stacks? Maybe. Okay. Yeah, 6, right? 6 Bloodtithe. Alright, I'm going to attack now. I should be able to get 64, 63 after I do all that. See, 63 already. So 4 rounds with Ezra. With Eternity, it took me 7 rounds just now. Damage wise, it's still about 20,000. Okay, so I'm going to restart. And this time, I will do it with Semmelweis. Semmelweis. Wait, why did I do that? I have all the things I need. Okay. Okay, 22, 23. Semmelweis damage is really insane, to be fair. Look at that. I already cleared this phase. Okay, the problem is I'm not able to heal back and I need to heal back. So Nautika's gameplay, you also need to somewhat heal back, because if you don't, you won't be able to charge. I might as well. So you see, with Semmelweis, it's also a little bit slow in terms of charging it, but Semmelweis herself does a lot of damage now. So that is a bit of a trade-off, but not a bad one. I can heal, so I shall heal back. Semmelweis' ultimate drains a lot of HP, so even though like her array is not yet expires, you can actually still use that in order to charge Bloodtithe. So now this is the 5th turn. Okay, so I can use her ultimate now. Okay, and because of how Semmelweis work, I do want to drain my HP a little bit more before I use the ultimate. And here I'm just going to randomly use something. Okay, and look at that damage boost. that is from Semmelweis, so it's obvious who is the main unit you should put Nautika with. And then Ezra is there to speed things up. So Eternity is not really required, to be honest. Okay, so let me repeat, I'm not going to use Eternity, she's just going to stand. Oh, wait, forgot. Eternity does have an effect here because just by standing there, she's giving the buff to the party. So Nautika will probably not do that much damage, but the difference in damage is very clear that Semmelweis is the main one that actually boosts Nautika's damage to a very high level. As the difference, you can see 20,000 and 60,000. And Ezra is mostly there to charge up the Bloodtithe. Okay, so do that again. 1, 2. Attack to drain my own HP to build up Bloodtithe. Right, 17. Okay, if like with Ezra and Semmelweis around, you are also draining a lot of HP already, so you don't need to use as much Nautika's incantation, okay, in order to drain HP, right? So this makes her a bit AP friendly, where you just focus on going into the counter form and then let the other character help you drain HP. Because if you don't have a character that help you drain HP, you have to actively use not the counter. The counter you can put it in that state, then you use the attack, right, to drain everyone's HP. That would increase Bloodtithe faster. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3, and then heal back again. Okay, by next round, you should be able to use the ultimate already. Okay, the enemy dies. And because Ezra, Semmelweis, now their main build is focusing on HP, even Eternity, so you get to drain a lot of HP. If you are using other characters with Nautika, you won't be draining as much HP. So that can be somewhat of a problem. Okay, I think I should be able to get sufficient stacks by doing this. I should be able to get 63, right? This round. Because Semmelweis out is already 4. Or at least 5. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is a demonstration. I have one more demonstration, which I want to try out is J. Okay, J also can drain HP, but I will use the healer Lopera to heal back up. So I want to see how fast that, how fast that does it. So I'm going to pause the video for a while for me to set this up. Okay, so this is my Nautika. Unfortunately, it's not the best one yet, and I don't have a side cube, which is a bummer. But let's just try this out. Okay, the idea here is to let J drain HP, but heal back with Lopera, so he can drain more HP. Okay, and I have 62 Bloodtithe, so actually I cannot do the max because at this P0 I will need 64. Seven J counters, drain a bit more HP. Okay, now it's 8. Oh, I actually get 64, great. But yeah, charging all the way to 64 is gonna be a pain. Okay, so we have 11. Really slow. If I have Ezra, I probably have like 50 or 60 already. So again, that would be the difference. Right? Ezra may not push in terms of damage boost, but it really charges it up. If you can charge it up so fast, you can use Nautika's ultimate faster. You are naturally doing more damage, right? Wait. Drain everyone HP, drain her own HP. Okay, 15, 16. And there's no counter. The enemy keep dying. Oh. Wait, counter is gone already. Need to set that back up. Okay, 18. Still really slow, but Jay is doing a lot of damage. Okay. I'm gonna attack just like, in turn 30. Because it's taking a bit too long. Wait, I should give damage dealt to everyone using Jay's incantation. Okay, next round I'll use the ultimate. And I can imagine this team, I probably will do very low damage with Nautika. I just want to see how fast Jay possibly can charge the Bloodtithe. Alright, so I'm at this point. I need to destroy my own HP. It's full. Hey, wait, what am I doing? $15,000. Not too bad, not too bad. Right, because just now without Semmelweis it was like 20,000. So this one does 15, so it's fine. So if I put Semmelweis in here, I would be able to do like 40, 50,000 as well. Yep. So even though the damage is fine, but it's a bit slow. It's already 8 rounds and just now I only get half of the Bloodtithe, so it's really slow. Wait, I need to attack first. Okay. Okay, once her ultimate is up, I should be using her ultimate soon. Cause there's only 15 rounds for this stage and already at 11. I only have like 2 attacks. Is it 6 attacks? Yeah. So it's like 60, 70,000 plus an AoE. Okay. One thing good with Kakania is that Kakania empathy is probably already full, right? Which is why I'm doing a lot of reflected damage. So you can actually play Nautika with like Flutterpage and Kakania, but you focus more on getting Kakania's empathy than Flutterpage triggering all the empathy to defeat the enemy, rather than the other way around. But anyway, yeah, this is the test that I wanted to show you all. So basically, Ezra is really important. Semmelweis for damage, Ezra to speed up. The third unit, you can put anyone. Probably Flutterpage will be even better. Okay, but I do not have both Ezra and Semmelweis, so I can't really test that team comp with Flutterpage in there. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already done it, and they are indeed really, really, really strong. Okay, so thank you for watching this video and have a good day.